But this is Palladium. It's good to be here, you know, because, you know, you can never, you know, tell what it's going to be like. Some of these places are so big now that you do these gigs, and it's like a teeny bopper gig or something. It's like you feel like you should have security along the front. This place is so big. I can't believe it. I feel like, imagine I'm Take That, right? I am Take That, right? That's one of their movements, isn't it, eh? Because I'd like to think if I was in a rock band, I'd think of a name like Take That, wouldn't you? I think that says a lot. I say, hi guys, I've got a name. Let's call ourselves Take That. Good and punchy, innit? Take That. I was like, so much to tell these boys. Take That is one of these things you say at school before you get your face punched in. You know? Well, you see these teeny bopper gigs and stuff. You see security all across the front holding the kids back. So, you know, I'd be the teeny bopper band, and you'd be teenagers coming at me, and you have to have security to hold them back. Have you ever watched these security guards? They're all going, steady on now, don't push too hard. Oh, God. Oh, you fit young things. Oh, yeah, don't push too hard. Then one of the kids faints, gets taken out. So I was like, did you enjoy the show? I don't know, I passed out, then I don't know what happened. This is nice, this is what I want, this is what I need. I need this, because you never know what you're going to get when you're going from town to town. You just never can tell. Some places, frankly, you're lucky if they're turning the right way. You know what I mean? It's like, they're more interested in the spotlights, you know. They go, hey, a fucking big tractor, isn't it? That's not a tractor, stupid. That's a combine harvester. I've been to some of these places, you know, there's signs outside the door, mind your knuckles. I go, oh. Yeah. These are people that open their front door every morning, see 2 pints of milk, go, who left that there? Yeah. I went to this one place, once very long ago, this place called Extra Toes, middle of nowhere, and it was only a couple of weeks ago, there was a cinema there, and I was playing Jaws, yeah. There's a whole line of people going, what's it about? Does anyone know what it's about? This place had a ring road, I had to go around it 18 times, get enough speed to leave the time warp. The car was shuddering, going... One thing I really, you know, you're driving along, you'd be listening to Radio 1, and you get plunged into local radio. Oh, God, it's just a bad experience, that, isn't it? You're listening to Horlicks FM. Okay, time for traffic update. Mr. and Mrs. Jones reversing out of their driveway. They got no money, they can't play proper music. It's all this shit. Remember this from Leo Sayer? Yeah, I do. You played it 20 minutes ago. That's interesting. I'm glad they make you feel like dancing, Leo, because the fact is, you make me feel like driving my car into a fucking brick wall. I got back recently, because I've been away, and which helps, doesn't it? I always find. I always think if you want to get back, go away first. It's important. Because otherwise people notice, in fact. You do. You make an idiot, you go, I'm back! Well, you haven't been anywhere. Oh, no, sorry. Got back, right, found my car had been broken into, right, and I'd had my radio stolen. Or rather, I hadn't had my radio stolen. I got one of these radios that you take out with you. Someone had broken in and stolen the space it goes in. I thought, that's great, I've had a surreal burglary. There's someone going around a pub somewhere in London going, do you want to buy some space? I ring the police, right? Straight away, I get a letter from them. 4 days later, right? Get his letter. You know what his letter says? It says, Dear Victim. I thought, that's nice, isn't it? That's a nice way to address you. Dear Victim. You might as well put, Dear Loser. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So life has finally happened. Plus, in the corner of the page was a picture of a bumblebee, right? Which I presume had something to do with Operation Bumblebee. I mean, I don't know. It was either that or the policeman down the station with a load of notepaper left over from when he was 7. I mean... I was imagining him colouring in down the station, yeah. You should cheer him up, wouldn't it? Lend us your yellow. Can I borrow your yellow, please? Someone left the lid off mine. It's dried up. Yeah, 2 days later, the policeman at my door said, we couldn't find your radio, but we've done a picture of it for you. There you are. Right, well, the point is, I've had an immobiliser fitted to my car, which is a new thing. I'm very pleased with it. What happens now, if someone breaks into my car again, it cuts their fucking legs off. Which I think is fair. He came to immobilise me, and yet I immobilised him. I've been in trouble with the law once. You know, I was going down a bus lane, and I couldn't resist. You know what it's like? You get stuck in traffic. It's like looking at a water slide on a hot day, isn't it? You just look at it, you think, oh, I must have a go on that. Just this once, I'm going to treat myself. I did. I had a go. And I got busted. Busted is a big word to use for such an, yeah, the law, man, they come down on me. They threw the book at me, man, they did. They threw away the key. Why, what did you do? I was going down a bus lane. I was going down a bus lane, and I was in a yellow Fiat 127, right, which is what alerted the constable. Comes out, and he stops me. Comes to the window of the car. You know what he says? He says, are you a bus? I didn't know what to think. I mean, yeah, I was confused, in fact. I was. I didn't know how to answer this. I'd just woken up. It was, you know, I thought, Jesus Christ, am I a bus? I don't know. Maybe I'm a bus. He must have asked me for some reason. Oh, maybe I'm one of these people, I've forgotten what I am. I'm a bus. I thought I was a person. I'm not a bus. And then I pulled myself together, and I thought to myself, I might be able to lie my way out of this. So I said to him, you're new to traffic, aren't you? Unfortunately, he thought I was taking the piss, right? He gets his book out, he's going to do me for it, right? Amazingly, just as this happens, another yellow Fiat 127 pulls up behind me. So I said, isn't that just typical? Yeah, now I had him confused. He was going, all right, fair enough, Gov, off you go. Thank you, officer. Ding, ding. All aboard. So one of these places we were in, one of these towns that we drove through, I went into a bank, and there's one of these banks where they're trying to do away with the glass partition. I couldn't believe it. I went in, and you know, there's no glass partition between you. There's just nothing there. Nothing there. The bank teller's going, fuck off. That pisses you off when young people work in banks. I hate that. So, yeah, is that meant to attract you to going to that bank in some way? Because you want to go to discuss your money, or the most important thing to you, your loved ones, your future. You go up, you confront some 14-year-old. Can I help you? Well, I wonder, can you? Is there a grown-up in the building? Yeah. Is your dad in? Huh? Someone without biro marks all over their fucking hands. Yeah? The whole pissy attitude they have. You go in, there's rope to wait by. See that rope? You wait there. Wait by the bit of rope. Wait for the little light to go, and then it comes scurrying up to the window. At my local bank, they've planted hedges. It's a maze now. It is a maze. They've got bank tellers on ladders going, stay to the left at all times. I love this new thing of people taking JCBs and ripping cash points out of bank walls. Isn't that great? Isn't that the best crime to do? Everyone should be doing that. Well, it must be a lot of fun to start with anyway. We're just driving down the high street with that. I'll just nick that. These little machines deserve everything they get. They get more and more sarcastic the less money you got in your account. You go in, you put a little PIN number in. He goes, well, how much do you want? 10? 20? 50 pounds? Yeah, 50 pounds. not. I think you remember why as well, don't you? Shall I keep your card for you? Should I do that? The whole line of people going, see, that guy didn't get any money. That one there didn't get any money. You have to walk down the road like you didn't want any money anyway. Go. And there's people that are funny when they get their money. I mean, we were in Edinburgh, right? There's a botanical garden there, and I was looking around. There's the tropical part, right? And it's all trees and shrubs and shit, right? And there was I learned a lot. It's good. Yeah. There's a sign there that said, please do not throw your money in the pond. And I thought, well, thank you for that. Thanks for that. At no point did I think I would throw, but thanks anyway. But you see, there are people who will. Stupid people. People who need protecting from their stupidity. We have to put signs up everywhere to help them through the day, because they're such fucking idiots. Mind your head. Thank you. These are people who are walking along, and they'll come to a pond and go... Threw my money in. I'll probably be lucky now. Because I can't get home. So we put signs up everywhere to help these people through their day because they need to be protected from their stupidity. I actually beg to differ. Shouldn't we be protected from their stupidity? Isn't that make more sense? I mean, these people, if you think about it, these people are allowed to vote. They can vote. They change our lives. These people affect our lives. These are people who, during election time, these are people who take part in phone polls, I always think. Which, of course, you have to be very stupid to take part in anyway. These are people who sit at home, take a note of the number, yes, no, don't know, write it down, dial the number, and go, hello? I don't know. Me again, no opinion as yet. Keep it posted. Bye.